Indeed we are. Good morning and welcome to the 636 Club. Look what has occurred. Bless her, she doesn't know what's going on, does she? Just born, literally in the past 10 minutes, the first of our pygmy goats. She's a wee bit traumatised. A set of twins, sadly, only one made it. One was breech and a few complications, but Kyle managed to get at least this wee one delivered safely. Quiet overnight until 4 o'clock, and then it all kicked off. We had a set of boar goat twins, and again, by the look of them, this is from the new ones we bought in just a few weeks ago. So two healthy baby. That's a boy. I'm not sure what that is. There's a bit of noise coming from over here. What's going on? And the boar goats seem to be why is there 3 in there? Excuse me. That is not correct, is it? There's a single in here. She must have had twins. One of those must have got through. Well, that's not so handy. Right, let's see who's supposed to be where. Little rascals. Mum, should you have 2? And what one would it be? Those 2 look quite happy over there. Is it you, even? Is it you? When did you arrive? Let's see. Are you looking for Mum? Let's see. On you go. You go in there. Let's see. Mum's not what you're looking for. Is it? Let's see. They're coming out very petite, the little boar goats. Let's see. Is it heading in for a sook? Yes. That's why it's making all the noise. Yes. So we had the pygmy goat overnight. We had those set of boar goat twins. And we had a triplet. Another Texel has had a set of triplets here. All doing fine. Although they're not very cuddled up at the minute, are they? So I am going to literally that little pygmy in the past 10 minutes. We need to go to the feed shed because Mum hasn't really got much clue what to do with it. If you want to come, right? That's you on the 4G. We had the Wi-Fi. We thought we had the Wi-Fi sorted up here, but maybe it's not working. That's because it was on the Wi-Fi. What's that like now? And Watson, morning, Farmer Pete from Bolton, Colliery, Tyne and Weir. Weather fine. Thank you for that, Anne. Yeah, I think the UK, certainly us here, We've been blessed with the weather, as I've been saying, as I've been ranting on about, and it's set to continue. In fact, it's set to get even better by the end of the week. We'll just give this little boar goat that's just been born a few minutes ago as well. Just a little bit of hot air there, just to get it heated up. Twisted Mama Tess says hi from Australia, and got a little star there on YouTube. Good evening to you, Tess. And Ginger says, is that a pygmy goat? It sure is. First of them, born this morning. I've just joined us. Was a twin. She had a twin. Mama's traumatised. She's in a bit of a shock at the minute. The other one didn't make it, sadly. This one's fine. We'll just get it heated up a little bit. And Carol says, good morning, Farmer Pete from a cool but bright Norfolk. Coming to see you next Wednesday. So excited. Good, Carol. Look forward to seeing you. Rhonda Gutweiser. Rhonda, long time Dalscona is Rhonda. Beautiful warm today, but not too dry. Needs rain desperately. Love all the... And if I'm not mistaken, Rhonda, you're from Arizona. Is that right? In the desert. Lovely to hear from you. As I say, Rhonda's been with us on Facebook for a long time. One of our very originals. Lauren says YouTube's all good now. YouTube must have been the stupid Wi-Fi again. Thought we had it fixed. And Michelle says it's Tuesday night, 10 p.m. in southeast Alaska. Wow, amazing. Good morning, Michelle. Or good evening to you. But a different evening than in Australia. It's unbelievable, isn't it? And Ellen on Facebook says, good morning, Pete, from a dry but cold Donaghadee. Wow, Ellen, for those of you who don't know, Donaghadee is my hometown. Near where we were brought up and went to school a long time ago. Sylvia on Facebook, morning from Tasmania. Was a sunny day now, but cooling down as it's 5 p.m. Thank you for letting us know, Sylvia. Michelle's dry in Carmarthen. See you Saturday. Look forward to it, Michelle. Love to know where you're... I love seeing where you're coming from. And I love to know what your weather's like. Right, come on, Weevan. Come on. You can't get your pampered all day. Feet up, heads up. Ooh. Come on. Nearly on its feet. Mum, bless you. I think she must be a first-time mum. Because she has no clue what's going on. So we'll just need to stick that wee bit of straw in there. At least baby's pointing that way. Because we had it pointing that way before. And it crawled through in with this mum here. And she's very... Again, just joined us. These are just born this morning as well. Since 4 o'clock. And all... How do you... Let me see. There we are. Thankfully... She's keen on her babies, as Kyle described it. She's very keen on them, which is good. She doesn't like the fact that I'm coming in here with the hairdryer, but that baby's fine. Its head's up, and she's just a little bit, maybe a little bit sore after the birth, which is always good. Nicola says, morning, Farmer Pete. Supposed to be coming this Saturday 5th, but if not, Saturday 19th, dry in Duncanfield. So, aren't we blessed again with the weather? I know I keep on about it, and this is the last time I'm going to say it. All right? Last time ever. Hold me to this. This time last year, we were, not just us, but the whole farming community in Scotland, certainly. And I would imagine the UK we're experiencing the most horrendous lambing conditions. And not everybody has got the luxury of being able to lamb in a nice shed like this. I.e., if you remember, if you're following Cammy's page, the sheep game, and if Cammy's on this morning, sometimes he does the morning rounds at this time of the year, and he joins us to say hello in the 636. So shout out to Cammy and Lizzie up there in Ayrshire. But Cammy, and he vlogged most of it every day, the most horrific experience last year because he was lambing all his sheep outside in that horrendous weather. But lambing sheep outside in this kind of weather, I want to say easy peasy. It's never easy, but it's a lot more pleasant than trying to do it in the conditions that we experienced last year, that we all experienced. Right, tiny tot in there. Right, we're going to need to leave her alone just to let her settle. I'll unplug this. Hang on, I'll put that in there, and we'll go around the other side and get it, because it's not fair that I'm in here disturbing her, and she just needs to calm down a wee bit. Baby's had a little bit of heat. It's got the heat lamp on there. It's not cold, so it's not like it's, windy, cold conditions. She just needs to settle a wee bit for a little minute. So yeah, we've got goats aplenty, haven't we? I must admit, I did not realise, and I've been about for every day, I didn't realise that there was this many goats have given birth, right? Didn't realise that, all right? Because there was, to my mind, we had, Kyle, as I said, told you yesterday, had 6 overnight on, let me get my nights right. So last night would have been Tuesday night, so it was Monday night, Tuesday morning, 6. And then we had 1 single yesterday morning, single sheep, who lambed herself. And then we had nothing else all day. So where have all these goats came from? If I missed something somewhere. Pets all have been fed. Some are in the pen, some are out the pen for various reasons. Here's Wendy. BJ2 is cuddled up over there in the corner. My next job on the list, we'll just do a wee walk up the sheep. All right. So yes, nothing during the day yesterday. Here's the infamous bell. If you're coming to see us over the next days, weeks, month, if you're in the park or anywhere in the vicinity, diner, etc., you hear that bell, you know there's something going on up here. Something's given birth. They've all had their cake this morning. They're all fed, so they're all nice and relaxed. And I'm just about to disturb them because I've got the bedder on. Because they're going to need bedded up for the day. Oh. What's that Texel doing over there? What's she doing? I believe we've got a baby on the way. She's doing a bit of pushing, isn't she? We're going to have a 6:36 live birth. It looks like. Let's see. Has she stopped again? I'm just having to squint up the shed as well while we're... I'm sure that was a push. I'm sure it was a push. Let's see what she's doing. The one with the white head behind the one that's standing up is the one we're watching. Or is she just getting very comfortable? Let's go for a wee squint up the shed first. Make sure there's nothing else. Because they say they've had their cake, so they've all been up, ate their full, not fill. And or you would say filled, wouldn't you? And they went and lay back down again. So it's at prime time for something to pop some babies out. Nothing there I can see. Right, let's go back down again. Keep an eye on her. That sounds like a peacock rather than a goat, doesn't it? Let's see. She seems to be at it again. She seems to be pushing very much. Right, let's get her out of here and see what's occurring. Where can I leave you all? Well, just while I get hold of her. Well, can I sit you up here on top of Farmer Ben's ginormous microphone? Right, if you sit there. No, that's not going to work. Sit you here, out of harm's way. What can we see? Right, I'll be back in a second. That's her. We're all good. We need another pin for that gate. But apart from that, good girl. Get yourself settled, darling. It's all right. And we have got a green mark. She is going to be this bucket of water here. We'll get ourselves organised. A green? Remind me, everybody. A green's a single, isn't it? A green's a single. We've got a set of triplets here. Not correct? Now, this one, with this set of twins, they must have been born last night. Oh, that's the triplets. I beg your pardon. With those markings, that's one of the ones we bought just a few weeks ago. Got a single. If Farmer Ben is on, or somebody from the team can contact him, because we're going to need to try and adopt one of these triplets onto this. She can't feed 3. You don't want her feeding 3 because one will always be tiny and a runt. And she's got a bag of milk that would feed 2 quite easily. So, live birth going on, and we're going to need a wet adoption onto this mum here. So Jackie says single equals green. Thank Jackie, just to confirm. So we'll just let her settle a wee bit. Have we got our... Let me just... give Farmer Ben a ring. Just want to see, have we got any adoption stuff up here? Like, I'm needing you. We've got a single going and we've got a triplet born last night, so we're going to have to do an adoption. I've lost him. He gone. Right. So we'll put that phone away. Just give her a wee minute to get settled. What do we need? We need a tub. And we'll need some water. And we need a plastic bag. And Mama will leave you with our devotions this morning as the sun rises. Fiona's around the corner. We'll head down and get what tools we need. A little bit of warm water. I'm just looking in that bag. Devotions this morning are something that everybody can join in with, no matter what your spiritual walk. Everybody's going to know this. And please join me as the sun rises. Our Father in heaven, hallowed be your name. Your kingdom come, your will be done, as earth as it is in heaven. Give us today our daily bread. Forgive us our sins, as we forgive those who sin against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For the kingdom, the power, and the glory are yours now and forever. Amen. As we head into the day, what a better way to start, acknowledging and asking the Lord to bless us as we head forth. Fiona, Blackjack, how are you getting on? We've got some babies coming. Not from you, Blackjack, obviously, but maybe someday, Fiona. Right, we'll just go and get our bits and pieces. Could do with a clean one of those. Talking about clean one of those. Morning, Craig. The blooming middle aisle. You know that middle aisle in that supermarket that we go to? Everybody goes to, I would imagine. Don't walk down it, because the last morning I was in getting some messages for the Dalscone Diner. I came out with 2 flexi tubs and a watering can. Alright, along with chicken and coleslaw. So, get you every time. Flexi tub came to mind because I need a clean flexi tub. And where are the new ones that I bought? Nobody look at the workshop. No, not even going to let you see. Because it's still in the process of getting sorted. I'll take a black bag there. Oh, here's Farmer Joe. We'll get And here, some lemon gloves. Get and did you see 2 new flexi tubs? Do you know there's a clean one? I got 2 new ones and a water and I'm sure the van's stocked. Right, that should suffice. We'll work away with, again, don't look. Well, as clean as possible. What's in that pink one? Let me see. Well, could you give it a wee clean out and bring it up in the mule? You got wash it with some soapy water. Can't find the new ones. Somehow they've went. We've got some rock and cool pansies here, by the way. Those are ones that were potted, that were grown last year and looked pretty awful over the winter. And they're back into life. Going to need to get them repotted. Just want to walk past them. And out for everybody's viewing pleasure. Right. Joe will bring that tub up. Never got the leggings. Never mind. We'll have a wee quick look in here. Not waste too much time. Everybody's been smitten by this girl. Here she is. Hello, darling. Everybody's been smitten by her. Sorka, how are you doing? Some rock and cool, groovy, out there name suggestions coming in for Sorka's baby. All right, keep them coming. We're going to have to do a infamous Farmer Ben poll to get her name. And yes, I said she couldn't stay in there because that's where the babies and milk machine's supposed to be going. But she's still in there just now. So, if you just joined us, welcome to Wednesday's Easter special. Call it Easter, I know it's early. 6:36 Club. Pleasure to be with you. We have got a live birth going on with a single. We had a triplet birth just earlier this morning. So the plan is... What are you doing out again, darling? The plan is... We're going to make this lovely Texel ewe. I think she's had twins. And then that will relieve mum of one of her triplets because she can't really feed those. Right, lamb and gloves, some lube. And we're nearly there. Lamb and gloves. Thank you everybody who sent in lamb and gloves. We have got an ample, plentiful supply now. No lube left in that one. Here we are. I'll take this nice unit. And for those of you who have sent in super lube for helping lamb and kid, and to those who have donated lamb's milk to us, left over at TARF, TARFF, our local country store supplier, to the Northern Irish road trippers who left us a bunch of bags of lamb milk and colostrum over there on our account. And also, I'm looking in my pocket right now, because Farmer Joe was over yesterday and arrived back with some more. And my thanks go out to, I put a little note in my pocket. Where is it? In amongst, what have I done with it? Here it is, all folded up. Bridget Harris. There you are, there's the proof in the pudding. Bridget Harris says Happy Easter and sent some Some more lamb lac milk and some colostrum for the babies. Here he comes, flying in like some kind of Australian flying doctor. Yeah. Uh-huh.
What's happening?
What's occurring? We've got a single here. We've got a triplet that tripleted last night there. She's quite well on. We've got warm water. We've got a clean bucket. We've got lamb gloves. Lube. Anything else you need?
No.
We've got pygmy goat here.
Oh dear, that's not looking good.
Well,
That's not looking good.
let me work away with it. Here, you take that. And I'll... Well, it's had a wee warm up. It was looking better than that. She's got no clue. We lost a twin.
How come?
It was breech.
Right.
It was a breech and difficult birth. And mum, I mean, if mum would give it some attention, it would help. But she's clueless.
Oh.
Twinsy. How come we've got so many goats? When did they all go?
They've been in there for a few days. We can't get them out.
I haven't had that many in there for a few days.
Oh,
I thought it was a single. We'll argue about it. Yeah, right.
This is your single from yesterday. So what did Kyle have last night?
Nothing till 4. And then he had
Until 4.
a triplet, set of twin goats, the pygmy, and I think maybe a set of twins as well, because that's the first of those. You know that.
Yeah, that girl was in there last night. Triplet. She was in there last night.
Oh, was she?
Yeah. But she's slept already.
And I think there's something arrived over here. So that's the first of this batch we bought. Is that the ones from Castle Douglas here?
I think he's had that many then. He must have only had 4 through the night.
Was quite a lot still. 4. I mean, if they would,
Right.
she's needing a hand. So what way you don't want to work this? Because she was pushing in there.
Right. Okay.
It could be a big lamb.
Have you got a bag?
I've got a bag. I've got warm water. I've got lube. I've got lamb and gloves. Will I get the baby prepared? Would that help? Right, I'll put everybody up here on the hay rack. And I'll go and get hopefully, the adopted baby ready. Right, I've got the baby in here. Now the good thing is, sometimes if the baby's been like a day old and it's dry, that's why I brought the warm water up. I'm not going to need the warm water because we like to make it, to wet it, because there's no point presenting mum with a dry lamb because she's going to think, hang on, why is this dry? It's just been born. But this one isn't even really on its feet yet, which is even better.
That's fantastic. It couldn't work out better, really, could it?
You know why?
Let's see if there's a better bit that I could get this.
Well, I could really hold it.
All right, you can hold it. Yeah.
Because we've got the lamb here.
The first job's mine was still to get her lamb.
Well, let's not put the elephant before the horse.
This will look at the size of that one's head. Slightly elephant.
But it's very timid, and it was lying over there. It's not up. We can either have that one or that other wee one. It's maybe that other wee one would be better.
Well, she's going to have a big one, so I don't think there's any point. There's no point in pairing a wee one with a massive one, is there?
Well, no. Right. Just as long as it doesn't start to get up. We'll leave baby there. Right, this is the very best way to get one adopted on.
Hold on a second.
She's probably going to need a bit of assistance because we all seen the way she was pushing before. Lorna's pointing out that you're not supposed to be in the 636 club, but you're allowed when you're invited by special request.
It's
right?
like a royal invite.
It is a royal invite because it's just us that's here, just us that's on the 636ers. Pat's asking, is that Foghorn? I don't know if that. No, that's not Foghorn.
Foghorn's quieting down now that Mum's accepted him.
Foghorn has.
He was heartbroken that Mum wouldn't take him.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. She's a bit of a feisty one. Right, the black bag is for any birthing fluids that come out, and we can then rub those birthing fluids on the adoptee lamb, which is down here, waiting in preparation. Flexi tubs. Flexi tubs are a relatively new thing to the world, I would imagine, but an incredible asset for anything. We use them for everything. Should we talk about flexi tubs?
Sure.
Yeah?
Do you check that camera, Pete?
I've got it.
Have you? Oh, got it.
I think this might be a big lamb.
Big feet, anyway.
Has it? She was given big heave-hoes before.
The lamb's right there, so top before, shoulders forward.
This is what can happen when you get a big, one big single. There's been a few. There's been a few big, a few vlogs on Facebook and YouTube from other farmers with massive lambs. Have you seen some of them?
No.
Actually coming out bigger than their mothers. I may be exaggerating a wee bit here, but just a spoiler alert: we've got a live birth going on for anybody who's just joined us. So if you're, I mean, I'm not nothing to be squeamish about, but if you're that way inclined, just a wee heads up to you. And Mum's not going to lamb this herself because
Like, no chance.
it's a big.
And she's at Texel kind of shapes.
Funny how we're getting majority of the Texels going, isn't it? Just a wee bit of super lube, as it's called, lubrication, just to. Come on, Mum. A wee bit more lube. Help that. There we go. That's a big head. Big head. There we go. There you go, Mum. Well done, darling. Good girl. And here's the baby here. Right, we'll get this other baby in and rub them together so they smell the same, because that's what Mum's going to work off. That's how she's going to identify them, especially around the head and neck and navel. That's where you want to be making them smell the same, because they're very smell sensitive. It's a wee bit dry. It's a bit like you need the right amount of water for your shampoo, don't you? There we are. Now hopefully when present these round the front to Mum, she's going to identify these as both hers, and it'll be happy days. Ben's just getting a wee bit more of that.
Not much birthing fluid.
No, she's very dry, isn't she? Another reason why she wasn't going to birth that herself.
She's too big for her birthing fluid.
Our first live birth in the 636 for 2025. I'm going to say it's a beautiful thing. We'll give her the adoptee one first. There she is. Oh, look.
There's just nothing in the bag.
Nothing. Dry as a bone. Look at that. Oh, she's got buckets of milk. That's all over. He's just trying her udder there to see was her bag all right. Flowing out. Plenty of milk. For the,
that lamb. It's huge.
and the good thing is, as I say, the adoptive one isn't up yet. Sometimes when you're trying to adopt them on,
Look at that. Nothing.
it's dry. That's yeah. Sometimes when you're trying to adopt them on, the adoptive one's been born for a few hours or even a day, and it's more difficult because it's on its feet and it's straight in for a sook, whereas newborns are going to take a wee minute, obviously. That's a beautiful thing. That's a big, I think it's a boy.
Yep.
Must be. It's massive.
Boys.
2 boys. Right, she says, thanks, Farmer Ben. Now, get out of there. Leave me with my babies.
They look like a set of twins.
They do look like a set of twins, yeah. And Mum with the triplets. Mum with the triplets is none the wiser.
But she's more than happy over
She's-
there.
yeah.
She doesn't look too happy, does she? Look at her
I think-
sides, they're drawn right in.
She's just a wee bit sore, maybe a wee
I'm
shot.
going to go and give her a painkiller. A bit sore, I think.
I think it was a difficult birth. One of hers was breech or over the top of.
Sounds like Kyle's had a night of it.
No, not breech. Sorry, the head was down under its chest.
No.
So there she goes. Look at that. Look.
That's what you need to see.
Hopefully, here you take that one. Right. Fingers went into cramp. Ah. Right. I know that's not. Stephanie saying twins. Well, it wasn't, but it is now, Stephanie.
Stephanie, shut up. It is twins, okay? Don't let her know.
For all intents and purposes, it is twins. Right, 7:35. I can smell coffee.
Good job. She's quite happy with them, isn't she?
She's quite happy.
We'll give updates later on how they're getting on, but she does seem very happy with them.
I'm going back with the hairdryer to this little one here. It's needing a wee bit attention. Come on, baby. Mum's still not interested in you, bless you. Right, we will leave you with that. Thank you so much for joining us on this morning's special edition 676 Club. Thank you, Farmer Ben. And we, God willing, will see you all tomorrow morning. Same time, same place, for your morning 676 updates. Have a wonderful day. Ben will keep you posted with all the happenings throughout the day. Support us at lunchtime. Main page, 4 o'clock-ish, 5 o'clock-ish. And if you're coming to see us today, please say hello. Bacon, egg, and tatty scone rolls start at 9:15. We open for breakfast then. Farm Park opens at 10. Weather's amazing. We look forward to seeing you all. God bless. Ta-da.